It's 2022 already, and there are so many songs which you need to know, which I need to know, which I'm thinking of, new national selections, selections with weird rules, with super weird rules actually. Well, there's one which have very weird rules. Romania. Let's talk. What's up everyone, it's Jambors, new video, and today I'm going to talk about Selectia Nationala, Romanian selection, national selection for Eurovision with 46 songs in pre-selection with 20 songs which are getting to semi-finals and only 10 songs competing in finals. And I picked 5 songs which I really want not to miss. Of course, if their live performance will match their studio versions. But before I'm going to start, let me say this. Each song in this selection will really have it hard to beat Amnesia from the year before, from Roxanne, which was her year. The song in studio version was one of the strongest of 2021 edition, and I really like it. I still like it. I think it was the really strong, really good song, very current. Even with influences from Billie Eilish, I don't really care. It was great. It was really good, and it was a pity to really see the live performance, which was both vocally and staging wise, it really didn't work at all. Now we have 46 songs. All those songs I've listened many times, and some of them I listen even more because I like them more. I must say, just now from those studio versions, that first thing, most of them doesn't really sound they're complete. They're lots sounds like demos or not final mixed, mastered, produced, whatever. I just feel it like this. And the second thing is, I want to say that each and every song will really have it hard to beat the quality of Amnesia. But that doesn't mean that they won't make it to the finals, because I did not see the live performances. I don't know how good those artists are live, how charismatic they are. I just have what I see on the internet, on the YouTube. TVR is the television which made finally the YouTube playlist of all of them. I picked 5 songs which I like the most from those, which I really feel they have the strongest quality right now. Let's start with the first song. The Other Half of Me, Italian and English crossover between those two languages in one song. Well, it's a good song. What to say? A ballad which has a good flow. It's very predictable in a good way. The feeling of the song is huge. Actually, I don't mind that there's a crossover between those two languages. Even I'm not a huge fan of it, as sometimes it just sounds alien, doesn't really match. I don't need to understand what's the song about when the song is good. I think the Italian language has this melody itself by it, or the accent, and doesn't need the English version, but this works. This together works, and I think it can work as well at Eurovision. I would miss it in the finals if it's not there in the Romanian national selection, if the quality match the studio version, of course, the live performance. This sounds just good, and I think it's something you can remember. It's not a huge hit, but it's none of those songs in the selection, I would say. But I think it's much better than most of the songs in the selection. Just an opinion. Next song. Alex Parker and Bastian, All This Love. Well, did you expect I wouldn't pick this one? Really? This is a great song. Maybe it needs more production, but it has this good vibe, 80s. Reminds me of Lake Malawi, Albert Cherny's voice as well, a bit. This kind of vibe, atmosphere, really good. And I think there's a huge potential for the staging as well, if those guys are just funny and charismatic. I don't know them, but maybe we remember the guys from Denmark last year, which kind of work. And maybe this can be even better, because I kind of think this is better song than Denmark had last year. In the studio version, of course. Next song. Andrea Stocchino, Avere Paura. I love Italian. It just sounds fantastic already. And this is kind of deep. It reminds me of a bit of metal. It's a bit rockish. It's a bit hard rockish, let's say like this. And it's charismatic, and it very got me on the very first listening. I was just like, okay, this is the very first good song. And it's maybe not fair, but when I was listening to all those songs on the official playlist, I was like, yes, finally something, yes, this is it. After Alex Parker, of course. But I didn't have this kind of vibe for Alex when I heard it for the first time. This was the really first song I really said like, okay, we're here, there's something. Maybe it's because it's in Italian. I don't know. I have no idea, but I like it. Next song. Gabriel Busco, One Night. Maybe it's going to be cliche, it's one of the best songs in the selection in my opinions. It sounds complete. It sounds like an Ed Sheeran / James Blunt ripoff, kind of. Which maybe it's a bit pity, but is it? Those are great artists, those are just really, really great. So I don't care. It sounds current, it sounds familiar, which is not bad at all. And it just sounds good, which I think that's a big plus, that it just sounds really good. Not every song in this selection can say this. However, if he's going to sing it like in the studio version, I think this is a contender for winning. Even only juries are kind of picking the win. Well, forget it. Next song. I think it's the best song in the selection right now by its melody, by its charisma, by its tempo. It's timeless, kind of, in my opinion. And this is a song from Chior DeLuca, Imperdonabile. Imperdonabile. This is so hard to say. Guys, when you're having name of the song, just be sure that most of the people can just say it. For me, it's hard. But maybe I'm not the most of the people as well. Well, doesn't matter. I really like the melody, the atmosphere. It's Italian, but I think this can compete in Sanremo as well at some point as well. It has the quality. Even it still, as most of the song, it doesn't really feel that this is the final version. It already got me. It's the only song I'm really listening on the repeat. The only song I can listening on the repeat. I was playing this even as well here in my family. Everybody likes it, which means nothing basically. But my own opinion is I like it. That's the song I will have on my playlist. I will listen to it more and more and more. It just gives me so just good vibes. And there were songs which were, you know, gave me goosebumps, or but just moment. When I listen to them second time or third time or fourth time, that must be really good if I listen to them fourth time. It lost this magic. This song still has the magic. And to have the magic means something. It means something to me. So that would be my 5 songs I really like. But I think in the finals there's going to be 10 songs. And there are 10 songs, I think there are 10, maybe 12 songs which has the quality to represent Romania, I would say. Not the best, and I shortlisted them like 12, 14 songs. I shortlisted to 8, then to 5. Honestly, I don't think there's a song which can win Eurovision this year. Most of them, if not even all of them, will struggle to get to the finals if the competition will be hard, because I don't really feel something, some currentness, something, I don't know how to describe, just there, like something is missing. But maybe, you know, the live performances will completely change my mind. This is only studio versions, and we know how these two words can differ. Even I don't like it. I prefer that studio version is slightly worse than the live version, where you can see the artist with the charisma and everything, and they can sell it to you. But it's not a good sign when studio versions just miss this. Even I think that all of those 5 songs will do really good. Still, I'm not sure if I'm going to bet that Romania will come through based on this. But that's just my opinion, and that doesn't mean that everything is wrong. I'm a big fan of what you guys doing, and I'm really glad that Romania is back on track with national selection. Even I wish that the rules of it will just make sense. I don't get it. Well, but I don't get many things, and you know it. So you just write me in the comments below what you think, what you get, what you don't get, what you would like me to get. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That would be great. And I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.